Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Parents Orientation for the incoming batch of 2021 at IIT Bombay. I am Vidit Balaji, a third year student in the Mechanical Department, and today I'm going to act as your host. In this orientation, we aim to provide parents with a brief understanding about the life of a student in our college. We have various institute dignitaries and student representatives here today to talk to us about the institute itself and the various activities and opportunities available for students here. We also have the counselors today who are going to tell us about the role of parents in this online semester. So, without further ado, I'd like to welcome Professor Tupnenda Kundu, the Dean of Student Affairs, to talk to us and share his insights about the life of a student at IIT Bombay.
Good morning. I am Professor Kundu, Dean of Students Affairs and Professor in the Physics Department. I welcome all the proud parents of IIT Bombay students. Dean of Students Affairs Office is looking after the students' life in IIT Bombay along with the Dean of Academic Affairs Office. We take care of the hostels, extracurricular activities, and also the emotional well-being of the students. We believe in the overall growth of the students, and that's why we encourage the students to get involved some activities other than academics to keep their physical and mental health well. As you know, that we are now going through very different time due to pandemic. We are slowly getting used to the new normals. We understand how important role will be played by the parents during this time. And that's why we are holding the orientation explicitly for the parents as your help and appreciation are very much needed by the students to effectively study at home during the online semester as in view of the COVID-19 pandemic, the institute has decided to conduct the entire first semester online. I would therefore request the parents to understand that life in IIT Bombay is a bit demanding, and especially during these difficult times. Please always remember, no matter what, your child is one of the 1,000 odd kids who have studied hard to get into IIT Bombay by qualifying the toughest entrance examination in the world. I would request you listen, study, understand, and help your child to excel. Institute functionaries are working hard to bring the students back as soon as possible, following the guidelines given by the governments. Needless to say, when the students come to the campus, they will be in awe of the college, the huge campus sprawling over 550 acres, and will definitely enjoy the campus. The IT life will be very different from the JEE days. The first year of the student's life is meant for exploring, experimenting, and of course, excelling in academics. I would tell the students make new friends, try out new sports, cultural, and tech activities, whatever you like. To end, I would request again the parents to support their child in every way they can, as these are the challenging times and the first one. Anytime, if you need assistance from our side, please reach to us. I wish the best to all the students and their parents. Stay safe and healthy. Hope to meet you soon, and thank you.
Thank you, Professor, for your kind and insightful words. I would now like to welcome Professor Preeta Pant, the Associate Dean of Academic Programs, to talk to us about the academics at IIT Bombay.
So, dear parents, congratulations to you that your children have made it to IIT Bombay, the best engineering institute in the country and at par with some of the best in the world. I understand that it is a tough journey, and I also understand that they could not have achieved this without unstinting support from you. So kudos to you. I have a few messages which I think, because the students are going to be spending their first semester at home, you could help us reinforce. One is that they've joined this institute to get a good education, and which means that clearing one very difficult exam is not the end of working hard. They should continue to work hard, because it's only going to get more competitive from here on. And the other is that this hard work should not be in the sense of, well, the ends justify the means, in the sense that as long as I get a good grade, it doesn't matter how I get a good grade. The focus now should be on learning, on their self-growth, and the focus should be on ethics. You know, how am I doing things? What is right and what is wrong? What really bothers me sometimes is that our students seem to have lost this compass, which tells them that this is the wrong thing to do. You cannot copy assignments. You cannot copy in an exam simply because these are wrong things to do. So I request you very earnestly that please reinforce this, that it's important to do well, but it's equally important how you do it. That having been said, we are not asking that they put their nose to the grindstone. IIT Bombay has plenty of extracurricular activities, and we do believe that students should explore all avenues for an all-round development. So please let them participate to whatever extent they can in an online manner. And once they are here, which we are hoping would be by March of next year, then of course they can immerse themselves in it while finding a balance with their academics. The other issue that I want to highlight is that we are a very diverse country, we are a very diverse campus. And IIT Bombay has a zero tolerance policy for any kind of discrimination, be it based on gender, race, caste, language, whatever. We don't allow it. And there are punishments which are meted out if cases are reported and investigated and found to be true. So please do not worry on any of these counts. We have a gender cell, we have an SC/ST cell, we have a student wellness center where we have counselors who the students can approach at any time if they feel stressed out, or if they feel that the pressures of either academics or otherwise are proving too much to handle by themselves. So please encourage your children that all of us are here to help them out, and they should just ask for it instead of feeling overwhelmed at any point in time. When it comes to academics, they should take advice from student mentors and their faculty advisors. Okay, we have a lot of choices, and sometimes it can be difficult to figure out, well, is this the right thing for me? Please talk to your faculty advisors and they'll give you the right advice. So with that, welcome again and congratulations to all of you.
Thanks a lot, Preeta ma'am. Now moving ahead, I would like to call upon the various student representatives, starting from the General Secretary of Academic, Cultural, Hostel, Sports and Technical Affairs, followed by the Student Mentorship Program Coordinators.
Hi everyone, I'm Rishikesh Bhaviskar, the General Secretary of Academic Affairs UG at IIT Bombay. Firstly, I would like to congratulate you for making it to IIT Bombay by clearing the JEE Advanced examination. You have also maintained the motivation and determination among this tough pandemic and the tough situation that was at hand for us from the past 1.5 years. As a result, you are a part of this great institution which offers an excellent set of curriculum and academic freedom to all the undergraduate students. Not only this, I believe our college offers a lot of other opportunities ranging from entrepreneurship to research to other student extracurricular activities and extra-academic activities. And these activities add a different set of dimensions to your personality and also holistically develops you for your future career paths. I also lead a 70-member team of the Undergraduate Academic Council, which is solely responsible for addressing and representing the academic problems, grievances, or the issues that the student community faces at IIT Bombay. We have divisions like Career Cell, which guide the students about different career paths that are available to them. It helps it helps them augment their understanding of different career paths. We also have various undergraduate research programs which encourages all the students to pursue undergraduate research at their own department level or at a different department level through different interdisciplinary undergraduate research programs available. Apart from this, we also have a diverse set of clubs which are based on industry sectors or academic discipline, and they bring together like-minded people together in an informal setting, which helps them learn together and grow together about a similar topic or a similar subject among senior students, juniors, and even faculty members at some point. Apart from this, we have been running a lot of student support related activities which help the students to uh, enhance their learning in the academic courses and the academic journey that they have at IIT Bombay, and we have been supporting them throughout the academic journey at the IIT Bombay. It is important to note that if any student is facing any issues or any queries or any problems during their stay at IIT Bombay, never hesitate to reach out to any of their ISMP mentors or faculty advisors or any team member from the undergraduate academic council. Please note that I believe help is always offered at IIT Bombay to whoever asks for it. And I wish you all the best for your journey at IIT Bombay. Lastly, thank you for listening to me and wishing you all the best for your future journey.
Hello all, welcome to IIT Bombay. I am Adarsh Pankaj.
And I'm Aishwarya Putta. We are the Institute Cultural nominees, and we'd like to extend you a warm welcome to IIT Bombay and the cultural scene within the Institute.
We are sure being oriented into IIT Bombay has been a dream we have all been working hard towards for a while now. And we'd like to say congratulations on making it here. And we hope you have a great time. We here in the Institute believe that extracurriculars are the life enriching experiences that complement your academic life and help you truly understand yourself in these formative years.
And our job here is to foster your artistic inclinations and passions into skills that you're proud of and help you make amazing memories with people along the way.
No matter what be your calling, you will find your tribe here at Culturals. The Institute Cultural Council covers all aspects of artistic endeavors, ranging from fine arts, photography, dance, music, dramatics, literary arts, speaking arts, design, fashion, Indian languages, film, folk and classical art forms, and much more. The time you spend here with us will form the basis of a holistic student experience here at IIT Bombay.
You will discover here where your passions lie, meet and connect with people who share a similar fervor, and make memories for years to come. You will become a part of a family with hardworking individuals who wish to perfect their art and pursue it, along with the help of their peers, and even students who just wish to enjoy and fully appreciate the beauty of performance and creativity.
The competition that ICC provides is diverse, starting from the Inter-Hostel General Championship, where we represent our hostels, to inter-IIT competitions and even beyond. We participate in multiple competitions throughout the year and in other colleges as well.
You will get to experience the best of each art form in the flagship events of each club, a series of performances that have been perfected for years by our seniors and alumni. In these events, you get to learn from the best and eventually grow to be the best.
One of our crowning jewels, the Performing Arts Festival, one of a kind, is the biggest inter-hostel cultural competition. As a part of the Performing Arts Festival, you get to be the part of a legacy that will be with us for years to come. The Institute Cultural Council has a lot of other exciting opportunities for you. A new phase of your life has just begun and will be sure to keep you engaged. This means you will see different events that will be organized by the ICC, like jamming sessions, panel discussions, dance challenges, quizzes, music showcases, photography contests, movie nights, and much more.
Join us here at Culturals with activities that are sure to bring you joy and thrill to your freshman experience. We look forward to seeing you at our next event. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone. So first and foremost, I would like to congratulate and welcome you all to IIT Bombay to explore your destiny. I am very sure that you must be having a lot of enthusiasm to know more about the culture and life here at IIT Bombay. And yes, you should be. I am Saket Mohata, your General Secretary Hostel Affairs. and my council makes sure that each and every student feels welcome whenever they come to the campus. Basically, we facilitate and improvise the standard of stay here at IIT Bombay. The Hostel Affair Council represents the student in every improvisation or addition of infrastructure, hospital, security, transportation, housekeeping, sustainability, and eateries. Right now, Hostel Affair Council, along with other institute authorities, is working on the COVID front to bring back normalcy in the campus. The pandemic has affected us all in a different extent, and because of it, most of you won't be able to join us right now at this moment in the campus. But don't let this dampen your enthusiasm, because a new chapter in your life has just begun, and we will make every effort to keep you updated and get you back to the campus as soon as possible. Our student council is working extremely hard along with administration to bring you back to the campus. And apart from this, I'm sure you would be having a lot of questions in your mind that what are the facilities available here for you, and you will get to know about them very soon in HAAA orientation, which is scheduled for you. Thank you and welcome again.
Hello all. This would have been much better face to face in the convocation hall, but we would have to suffice for the short video clip. First of all, I'd like to welcome you to one of the most prestigious institutions in the country. Over the next few years of your life, you wouldn't just be working on getting a degree, but would also embark upon a journey of self-discovery. With a host of activities available at your disposal in academics as well as extracurriculars, you will soon discover that IIT Bombay stands for much more than what you expected while filling out your preferences in JOSA. An important element of your life at IIT Bombay is about maintaining a balance between academics and extracurriculars, and this is what shapes you for your future. I would take this opportunity to introduce you to what is a very important aspect of the latter, sports. As an enthusiastic freshman, I still fondly remember joining in with the football team, and that moment called out to me, and I could see the sport and its people being an integral part of my life for the next 4 years. This is what sports stand for at IIT Bombay: learning, teamwork, leadership, and opportunities. I know this sounds a little cheesy, but once you're a part of it, you can experience this and feel the growth in yourself, both as a sports person and as an individual. Coming to the sports, you get an opportunity to excel at more than 14 sports, both individual and team, through numerous events that are conducted in the Gymkhana, which encapsulate every aspect of sports. Learning through NSO, sports mentorship programs, beginner camps and workshops, spectatorships through international match event screenings, and competition through various tournaments like general championships and institute leagues and opens. This list never ends. It also gives me utmost pride to share that our Gymkhana is one of the institute's most prized assets, with world-class sporting facilities giving any budding sports person exposure to international match standards, which are one of the best in the country. I'm really looking forward to see a lot of you develop into exceptional sports persons and become an integral part of our inter-IIT contingent. Until victory always, IIT Bombay Sports lives by this and always strives to provide the best possible sporting atmosphere for every single resident in the institute. Having said this, the Institute Sports Council can't wait to take you all through a journey through the Gymkhana with a plethora of activities at your disposal. See you soon at the UG Sports Orientation. This is Sadaksh Chauhan, General Secretary, Sports Affairs, signing off.
Hello all of you, and I hope you are all doing great, and welcome to IIT Bombay. I am Tejas Sakharkar, a 4th year student in the Department of Energy, Science and Engineering, and I am also the General Secretary of Technical Affairs for the year 2021-22. As now you are a student of arguably India's best technical institute, let's talk about the tech happening here. We have many labs and departments working on a lot of projects throughout the year, but there are many other interesting student-run initiatives undertaken by Institute Technical Council or ITC for the institute students. The student-run tech of IITB can mainly be divided into 3 subparts, first being hobby clubs, second technical teams, and the third one being Tinkerers Lab. Let's talk about hobby clubs first. 8 technical clubs provide the students of IIT Bombay an opportunity to explore the new fields of tech other than their department through various events, projects, and competitions organized by the club managers and conveners. Clubs are the best place to find like-minded people and make new friends who share their technical interests as you. Then there are more than 10 technical teams who are basically a group of students working on a particular problem statement to represent IITB in national as well as international competitions. We have teams that make racing cars, underwater autonomous vehicles, one-man flying machine, drones, surveillance RC aircrafts, and even rockets. Recently, one of the teams won the first phase of Carbon Removal X Prize sponsored by Elon Musk and secured funding of around 2 crore rupees to develop a working prototype. You can join these teams by taking part in the recruitments that happen at different times for different teams. The third pillar is Tinkerer's Laboratory, also known as TL. TL is the second home to every tinkerer in the institute. You can come here anytime with your idea, or you can come with your friends to work on any project that you want and use the equipment and material available in TL. I am pretty sure once you visit this place, you will fall in love with tech and will enjoy working here as I did in my fresh year. Apart from all this, there are few other bodies associated with the Technical Council. So there are literally infinite opportunities to explore in every aspect of tech. I highly recommend to participate in as many technical activities as you can in your first year, which can also help you to explore your interests and passions. The detailed orientation of ITC will happen soon, so stay tuned. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions or doubt about any of this. Thank you.
Hello, and congratulations to all the parents present here. I am Apurva Agrawal, the Associate Overall Coordinator of the Student Mentor Program. Hope you all are doing great and are as excited as your was for the journey that lies ahead for them. Life here at IIT Bombay is going to be very different for your ward from what it was a couple of years ago. This is a special year and the mentors would require constant support from the parents as well. Life here is a careful balance between academics and exploring other activities. Students after the JE days tend to get complacent on the front of academics and relax a bit too much. And this is something that needs to be taken care of, as academics here is given utmost importance. Along with academics, IIT Bombay also offers ample of opportunities in fields ranging in different verticals of sports, tech, technical, culturals, and the students should make the most out of it. As parents, we request you to please help and support your wards, as life here is very different from the JE days, where you might have handheld your children and helped them with the smallest of problems. Now is the time to allow for the school to college transition to happen by providing them with space where they can grow and learn on their own. We also highly encourage all of you to interact with the ISMB mentors in the meeting with your wards tomorrow and clarify all the doubts that you may have. It is very essential that your wards stay in touch with the mentors, and you also can stay in touch with the mentors as and when required. Thank you.
A warm thanks to all our student representatives. I hope that now you have a good idea of the kind of opportunities that are present at IIT Bombay for the students. I would now like to introduce the team of counselors who are here to talk about the online semester and the role of parents in the same.
Good morning all. I am Hima Anna Reddy, in charge of Student Wellness Center. I would like to welcome and congratulate all.
Good morning. I am Anjali Bhatia, Counselor, Student Wellness Center. And we hope you have an exhilarating time at IIT Bombay.
Today we are here to talk about Student Wellness Center and your journey at IIT Bombay.
Now, most of you, or in fact all of you, have cleared the JEE exam, and that is a huge achievement. And you might feel that, oh wow, I have cleared such a big mountain, and now everything is at an end. Abhi aur exciting kya bacha hai? Now it's just going to be regular college life. However, every end is a new beginning, and in fact, this is an exciting new journey. And although you are at home, this being an online semester, there is so much that you can get out of it in terms of new experiences, personal growth, and academic learning. So just look forward to it.
Keep in mind that neither success nor failure is ever final. And this is very true with IIT Bombay. There are going to be different stages where you might face success, and there will be times when you might face failure. I would say enjoy your success, and when you face failure, rather than feeling bad and sad about it, just evaluate where things went wrong and take help and make this failure as a stepping stone to your success.
Hima ma'am, as you mentioned about many ups and downs, successes and failures, there are quite a few new challenges that the students might be facing. I would like to start with, I think perhaps the first thing that you're going to face, the social challenges, and that's going to be a sense of disconnection. You must have had so many dreams ki kitna vibrant campus hoga, there are going to be so many activities and festivals, and suddenly, because of the pandemic, you are all at home and giving online classes, and there are no classmates sitting next to you in the class. So the physical presence of people around you is going to be sorely missed. But this does not mean, students, that you are alone. Please remember, all of you are having the same journey, you're on the same boat. So please stay in touch with each other. Find out who your classmates are. Reach out to them. Keep in touch with them. Talk to your mentors regularly. Have a great rapport with them, because, once you come back to campus, as you eventually will, it should feel like you're not meeting strangers for the first time. It should feel like you have known these people for some time, and it's great to reunite with them. Now, since we are talking about relationships, there are new relationships and there are old relationships also that are going to be in the focus. See, you have already entered a new stage of life. So your dynamics with your parents, with your old school friends who may be in different colleges, or with your new classmates is going to be quite varied and different. And it's important that you appreciate each relationship in its own space and keep an open mind. Out of all these relationships, possibly the most exciting one would be with your peers in this campus. Once you come back, you will have your friends in the hostels and you will make some great cherished memories with them. At the same time, there will be your people in your batch, in your class, with whom you can have fun, people in the clubs, or as you are part of different teams. So that's something to look forward to, and you can start laying the foundation right now by probably, finding people with common interest and connecting to them.
Anjali, the next challenge can be the emotional challenge.
Yes.
Because you people are going to be at home, this is very unexpected. You all were very eager to come to campus.
Yes.
And when you are not able to come, I can understand, what you are feeling, how you are feeling. And now, since the academic is going to be different, you will have to put in more efforts. And you are not getting the study environment, which usually would have been otherwise. It will become very important from your side that you try to balance the home environment and academic commitments. Whenever you know you have classes, whenever you know you have exams, whenever you know you have assignments, you can always inform the family member and create an environment where you can focus on your work and create a study environment which would motivate to study and give your best. During tough times, it will also be important that you express yourself. Keeping things to yourself might not help. So share with your parents, because they are at home, they are the primary stakeholders. Then when you are confused about IIT Bombay, about academics, mentors are going to be the best people to whom you can reach out. They can be a bridge between you and the right resource that is available on the campus. But you expressing is going to be very important. Last thing is accepting yourself, because now you will find a new person. You will find different challenges, your strengths, your weaknesses, and accepting them is going to be very important. Same thing will go with others. You will also have to accept other people the way they are, because then it will make the journey more smoother at IIT Bombay.
Ma'am, you talked about accepting others and self. And I think in dealing with so many different people, new people, it's also important to remember that each of you still has your own individual journey, and your path and your goals, which you still have to keep in mind. And I'm sure you will remember that still academics are a priority, career related concerns still will be a priority. And you will also be discovering new interests and motivations to keep you going throughout these 4 or 5 years. So for that, how do you accomplish all of that, without facing any kind of a burnout? For that, it's important to remember that in many respects you are on your own, you have support, but ultimately it's your responsibility. When you were in coaching, when you were in school, you had a very regulated schedule. There was always somebody to tell you these tests are happening, you have to attend these classes, there's somebody to wake you up. Now you are at home and your parents will definitely be taking care of you, but they also think that you are now grown up, you have already reached a certain stage, so it's up to you. Please take this responsibility forward and get into some sort of self-discipline. Life is not easy, but it's very interesting, and you can make it fun by having a well-regulated schedule where you place your priorities. For instance, academics are definitely going to be the first thing you are going to put into your schedule, along with your daily self-care activities, your sleeping time, your waking time, time for your physical exercise, meal times, enough rest and recreation without just being online all the time, and keeping in touch, having a social life, let it be virtual, but it's important. But then how do you make time for all of that? You will need some time management skills. You will need to have a schedule for that. Make your own schedule, do whatever suits you, but make sure that what you have in mind was what you are carrying out. Don't let your plans change with the times. Suit the times to fit into your plans. Now all of this sounds quite strict, doesn't it? That agar itna sab kuch hi karna tha to fir yahan pe kyun aaye? But I think the rewards at the end of it and even along the way are going to be so exciting that you need to identify what those rewards are. It could be the simple pleasure of just finishing a task that you had set out for yourself, or it could be something big that, oh, now I'm on the team of Mood Indigo or TechFest, or I managed to clear this major quiz. So what are your own goals? Short-term goals as well as long-term goals. And do you have the desire and the drive to keep going for them? Even at some times you may meet setbacks because there are so many people, all of them are driven. It's a competitive environment. Let's not mince words on that. But still, all of them have their own strengths and weaknesses. You have your own aptitudes. So keep the right attitude with your already established aptitude and keep going with set and definite goals, and never lose hope, never give up. And if you do that, your productivity is going to be steady and consistent. It's not so much the brilliance कि अरे last moment में exam के लिए पढ़ लेंगे, सब लोग तो वही करते हैं, and you really don't have any idea that how much work people might be putting in behind the scenes. So don't fall into that trap. Keep on your own steady efforts and you will be surprised by the magic that happens.
I agree. Like Anjali was speaking about health, at this point health has become very important for all of us. Be it at home or on campus, everybody needs to take care of their health by following the rules and regulations set by the government. But during this time, it is equally important that you reach out to your peers, to your mentors, to your support structure. So here are the few tips that we would like to give you. First thing is, whenever you want to reach out, always make a voice call or video call, because that will help you and the other person to understand what you are saying and what you are feeling. That will make a lot of difference when it is a text message and when it's a voice call. So please do a voice call or video call over a text message. Then the academic is going to be very dynamic. Believe me, it is very different than what was in JEE. I agree, you have cleared JEE and you have done achieved a very big goal, but this is a different game altogether. So you will require support also. Don't feel bad. Whenever you feel you require support, like I said, reach out to your mentors, reach out to your faculties, talk to your parents and take help. Like I said, family is your primary caretaker. Talk to them whenever you require. They can also reach out to us when they feel you require help. And at the end, there are different support structures at IIT Bombay We are going to talk about that. So reach out to them whenever you feel it is required.
Like ma'am mentioned, that there are different student support structures on the campus which you can reach out to as per need. So I will just give you a brief overview of them. Some of them at this point of time might be more relevant than others because since you are at home, some of these are available on campus when you have campus related needs. But look at the ones highlighted in yellow. On the left, you have the mentors. They are your first point of contact and a heavy source of support in your first year. So your mentors are your senior students who have volunteered to help you adjust to this first year. And these mentors have gone through the same experiences that you have. So they understand better than no one else what you're feeling, what you're going through. So please keep in constant touch with your mentors. You'll soon find out or have already found out who your mentor is. Share your feelings and thoughts with them. And in case of any queries, for instance, you want to know what the campus is like, talk to them, ask them. In case you need emotional support also, sometimes they can really share their experience with you. However, there may be times when the emotions get overwhelming and you really don't know, that can another student help me no matter how helpful and experienced. You want to talk to a professional. So at the Student Wellness Center, we have a team of trained and experienced counselors. So do not hesitate in reaching out to us. In fact, even your mentors can help you in reaching out to us if you are hesitant. Above us is the Office of the Dean of Student Affairs, which deals with pretty much all the student-related issues. And in case of any queries or any kind of difficulties that you might be facing, you can reach out to the office. Now for academics, each of you would have been assigned at least one faculty advisor. And these should be your first point of contact. Many students think that the faculty advisor is just there to sign on their registration form, but it is not so. Your faculty advisor can be your friend, philosopher, and guide in the realm of academics. And it will be helpful only if you make a consistent effort to stay in touch with them. They can give you guidance about how to plan your courses and further career-related advice. And in case you have doubts about specific courses, you can also reach out to the different course instructors. Apart from that, there are other supports which you will come to know about better once you are back on the campus. For academics, we have the Office of the Dean AP, Dean Academic Programs. Your department office is there to help you with any kind of academic related queries. We have above them the HOD, the head of the department. There is also the UG APEC convener. For your campus life, the hostel is of course a hub of your campus life, and for any hostel related concerns or issues when you are in the hostels, students reach out to their hall managers and to the wardens. Now people sometimes raise these concerns that we have heard on the news कि अरे IIT में तो सांप होते हैं and you have these bulls and cows. Is it really a safe place? Well, let us assure you it's a pretty safe place. And a very big role in ensuring this kind of safety is done by our team of security and the QRT, the Quick Response Team, who are very proactive, trained and efficient in dealing with any concerns related to your security or safety on campus. So whether you are afraid of a theft or you feel that somebody is making you frightened for your safety, or you just feel some sense of insecurity, you can reach out to them and they will take prompt action. For gender related, especially harassment related concerns, we have again a very proactive and conscientious gender cell who take all the relevant complaints seriously. For looking after your health, we have an equipped IIT hospital which has a very dedicated and efficient team of doctors of various specializations. So in case of an emergency, the IIT hospital is open 24/7, and you can be assured that for health related concerns, you can reach out to them when you're on campus.
Since this is a virtual semester, most of you are feeling I am the only one who is facing this challenge or feeling the stress or the pressure, or I am not able to understand the academics, or I am not able to deal with it. But let me tell you, this happens with many students in their first year. Most of them go through this kind of process, and when they open up, they share the problems become much smaller and they are able to handle it. So if you are facing any problem, you can always reach out to support structure, and you can also reach out to student wellness center.
However, ma'am, I know that there are, and you are definitely aware that there are so many students who hesitate to reach out to a counselor because they have so many misconceptions about counseling. Probably it's from the media that propagates these misconceptions. One of them is that, am I mad? Am I crazy? That is only for crazy people. Why do I need to go to a counselor? Then sometimes people think that, okay, you don't need to be mad to go to a counselor. But my problems are there, yes, but they are quite mild. I should be able to handle them, right? One only goes to a counselor when the problem gets very severe. Then some people take the courage to go to a counselor, but they are scared that if somebody comes to know that I am talking to a professional, what will they think about me? Will they think I am weak? And then, even if I go and talk to them, I already have my family, I already have my friends, I have been talking to them. And they tried to understand, but still they could not understand. These people have known me for so many years. If they cannot understand, how can a stranger understand me? And even how can I get the courage to open up my deepest feelings and emotions to a stranger like this? In fact, I don't think anybody is going to understand me. I think it's just better that I handle it on my own. In fact, I am an adult, right? I should be able to solve my own issues. That's a sign of being grown up. Others are handling it so well around me. Everybody is cool. So why should I not be as cool as them? And if I seek help and my problem is solved also, I will still end up feeling small. That I could have done this alone. Other people do it alone. I had to take somebody's help to solve my problem. All of these are misconceptions, and the reality is quite different.
So I would like to tell, the reality is counselors are trained professionals. When you come to a counselor, you get the space to talk with no pressure. It is the best place to unburden yourself because we are trained and there is no judgment, there is no criticism, and there is no assumption. We feel every problem is a problem, be it big, be it small. If you have a problem which is disturbing you, you need to work on it. And when you seek help, you discuss the problem and you might get a different perspective to the entire situation, entire problem. And then when you discuss, you get many options and choices which really helps you to take a decision. Maybe it might not be always the right decision, but remember, it is the best decision that you can take during that situation with the help of the trained professional person. So it's a process that can really help you to deal or tackle your problem in a very different way. And during this process, you learn many skills, you learn different coping skills, which really helps you to handle your problem in a different way, and then you turn out to be a different person after a while. So it's a process, it's not a quick fix. You have to give time, you have to put in efforts, and with the help of professional, definitely you can handle the problems in a different way, with less severity. That is what I would like to say. The most important thing is the confidentiality is maintained. When you share something with the counselor, it remains with the counselor. It is shared only when it is very important and we need help of other stakeholders. This is called shared confidentiality. But when we do so, we inform the student, we discuss with student, and mostly in front of the student only we contact the stakeholder and share the problem. Till that time, whatever you have shared remains confidential with us. I would like to introduce to you to our SWC team. First, I am Ms. Hima Anna Reddy, in charge of Student Wellness Center. Then we have Anjali Bhatia, Anisha, Lavina, Anjali Gargil, Shaukat Ali. We all are trained professional and we do individual counseling. Then we have Ms. Amita Tagare ma'am, who is Officer on Special Duty. She guides us. Then we have Ms. Shivani Manchanda, she is into positive mental health. We have Ms. Aditi Vaze, who is a psychometrician.
In order to contact us for seeking an appointment for counseling, for individual counseling, you can visit this link, and in fact we would encourage you to also check out our web page, because that will give you more relevant information. So through this link you can apply for an appointment slot, and for that you will need to log in with your LDAP ID and password. You will come to know about this very soon, because that is assigned to every student. This is our address, which is in the main building. So when you come to the campus, you will realize that it is quite away from all the hostels and the common places which the students visit. So it's not like किसी को दिख जाएगा कि आप जा रहे हो counselor के पास. And also for positive mental health, as Hima ma'am mentioned, that Shivani Manchanda ma'am undertakes those workshops. So to get updates and to follow those workshops, you can check out the Facebook link of iCare IITB.
Thank
you.
Good morning. I would like to welcome and congratulate all the parents to IIT Bombay. I am Ms. Hima Anna Reddy, in charge of Student Wellness Center. Today I am here to speak about students' life at IIT Bombay, and as parents, how you can support them in this journey at IIT Bombay. First, I would like to speak about academic pattern. Many speakers are going to speak about it because it is very important. But as parents, what I would like you to understand is this academic pattern is going to be different than the JEE style. It will focus more on self-learning, independent thinking. And this is the reasons the student might feel little bit different, uncomfortable or stressed. Rather than being confused, stressed or angry about it, we would request all the parents to support their child during this process. If you will be there with them and understand that it's natural to feel so, they will also feel comfortable and will able to handle the stress or the shortcomings in a positive way. The other reason is it is going to be an online semester. So it is going to be difficult for the students to understand the process, and they will not be able to discuss with friends because they are alone at home. So as parents, you will play a very important role. The other expected challenges are social challenges. This is because, like I said, it is going to be a virtual semesters. It will be difficult for the students to know who are their classmates. It is going to be difficult for the students to make friends. It is going to be difficult to discuss the positives and challenges that they are going to face. So it is socially very difficult, and they will again rely on parents to communicate, to share. And if you be there like a strong pillar as a friend, it will be easier for them. The other thing is competitive pressure. As you know, the best is going to compete the best. So it is going to be very natural to feel the pressure. It is going to be very natural for the student to feel that I am not going equally good like I was doing in JEE. But as parents, again, rather than comparing, it will be important to help the student to accept that it is okay even if you are not doing your best. At this stage, it is important to understand what is being taught. The process is going to be important than the final result. If you will focus on the process, if you will accept it, it will help you in a longer run, because it is not only about one semester or 1 year. The journey is about 4 years. So if they learn to accept at an early stage, the next coming years are going to be much different and much easier. So help the student to accept and face the competition with a healthy perspective. The next challenge can be the language challenge. Since students come from different background and from different state, everybody has a different language of communicating and studying. So for some student, initially it might be difficult, but believe me, as you come into campus, as you meet different people, this will gradually go. So don't worry about it. If you have any problem, please contact the mentors. They will guide the students with the required support that is available on the campus. But let language not be the barrier for the student to reach its full potential. So what parents can do? The first and most important thing is parents need to create a healthy environment at home. Healthy environment for better studies. If you have a healthy environment at home, it will help the students to focus on the lectures that are going to be online. It will help the student to attend the classes, and it will help the student to feel better when he is at home. The second is try to maintain a balance between support and privacy. As the children are growing, it is equally important that they get the required parental support. But at the same time, you need to remember that you need to give enough privacy to your ward. So when you feel that support is required, let the child know that you are there and let him ask for help. And when he says he wants some private moment, please allow so, because gradually when he feels comfortable, when he feels confident, when he feels secure, he will open up to the challenges that he is facing. But for parents, it is important to create that environment, create that confidence and create that security that will allow the child to open up. Then comes maintaining positive communication. The more positively you talk with the child, it will help him to feel comfortable. It will help him to feel positive about himself. So try to use positive words, try to communicate your message in a positive way, because this will help, especially during this time when everything is looking very negative and very upsetting. A positive communication can be a true key to develop the rapport between you and your child. The next thing is be aware of the potential challenges. Like I said, since this semester is going to be different, the academic pattern is different, it is very likely that student might struggle in the beginning. Rather than questioning it, rather than getting angry, rather than comparing to the past performance, I would request the parents to accept that it is okay if the student is not able to perform like he used to do earlier. You be there like a support. You say that that is okay. We will try to find out what is going wrong, what is the extra support that you require. And when he will listen to this word, even he will feel better, even he will feel confident, and he or she will be back with his potentials. So accept the challenge and it will help the student to accept the challenges. And the next point is take institute in confidence when required. When you feel that your child is struggling, I would request the parents to talk to the institute, to reach out to the appropriate support structure that is available on the campus. IIT Bombay has a very strong support structure, and if you reach out, they are there to help you. The next point is understand your child's strength and limitation. Everybody has some strengths and everybody has some limitations. So focus on the strengths and look the limitations with a positive perspective, and it will help the student or the child to grow. Whatever you say, parent support make a lot of difference to your child. If you follow what was mentioned earlier, it will really help your child to feel better and confident. I would like parents to request that they should value and support the branch that your ward has been allotted, because it is very important. If you continuously focus on branch change, it might create lot of stress and anxiety in the students. So even if your objective is branch change, also enjoy the branch that you are in, because that will help the student to feel more confident and more secure. Next point is salary expectation and media hype. This happens at a very later stage, so I would request the parents not to discuss this topic at the beginning of IIT Bombay journey. It can come later when the child is at that stage, maybe at the end of the 4th year or 5th year, depending on which program your child is in. This is the support structure that I was talking about. In the support structure, we have Dean AP, Faculty Advisor, Course Instructor, Department Office, HOD, UG APEC Convener, Hall Manager, Warden, Security, QRT, Gender Cell, IIT Hospital, Mentors, Student Wellness Center, Dean of Students Affairs. This support structure has been mentioned in various presentations by us because we feel that you should know the support structure and reach out for help whenever you feel it is important. Different stakeholders have different roles and duties. So, according to the problem, you should reach out to right support structure that is available on this map. But presently, the most important support structure are going to be the mentors, because they are the bridge for the student, for your child and IIT Bombay. Any problem you have, you can always reach out to them and then they will guide you, which is the next support structure that you can reach out to. If your child is facing any kind of academic problem, then faculty advisor, course instructor are the good people to reach out to. They will give you the required information and support from their side. Then Dean of Student Affairs is there. If you have any severe problem, you can always write to him. And then there is Student Wellness Center. Whenever you feel that your child is having any emotional concerns and he needs help, you can always reach out to Student Wellness Center where counseling is available. When we hear about counseling, these are the misconceptions that one has, that counseling is only for crazy people, that counseling is for the problems which are very severe. What others will think about my child? How can we talk to a stranger? Will they understand our problem? Why we can't resolve our own issues? And will taking counseling make my student small? So I would like to say this all are misconception, and counseling is a much different process. So when you feel that your child is emotionally distressed, rather than thinking twice, I think it will be better if you reach out to Student Wellness Center. And I would like to know what counseling is in reality. So in reality, counseling is a process in which student gets space to talk with no pressure. Student can unburden himself with the problems that he has, that he or she is not able to share with anybody. Counselors are trained professionals. There is no judgment, there is no criticism, and there is no assumption. We respect the problem of the student and we feel that no problem is small or big. With help of the counselor, the student can understand different choices and options that he might have and how he can work on it. And the last thing that I would like to mention is confidentiality is maintained. That means the entire counseling process is a confidential process and the information about this is not shared. It is only shared when we feel it is important, that we need help of any other stakeholder in a present situation. Otherwise, the entire information is kept confidential. Now, I would like to introduce my team. First, I am Ms. Himana Reddy, in charge of Student Wellness Center. Then we have Anjali Bhatia, Anisha, Lavina, Anjali Gargil, Shaukat Ali. We all are trained professional and we do individual counseling. Then we have Ms. Amita Tagare ma'am, who is officer on special duty. She guides us. Then we have Ms. Shivani Manchanda, she is into positive mental health. We have Ms. Aditi Vaze, who is a psychometrician. If you want to reach out to us, this is the link for reaching out to us. A student can take appointment by clicking this link. Otherwise, our office is situated in main building, 3rd floor. Maybe when students come here, they will be aware of the main building and then they would know where the office is. We are also present on the Facebook page with www.facebook.com iCareIITB, where things about positive mental health are mentioned. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Hima ma'am and the Student Wellness Center for these very insightful words. I would now like to welcome the professor in charge for the Student Mentorship Program, Professor Nityanand Prabhu, who will give us a good idea on the importance of mentors in the life of a student at IIT Bombay.
Good morning. Congratulations on securing admission to the undergraduate program at IIT Bombay, and welcome to IIT Bombay. Many of you may already be familiar with some of the activities of the Student Mentor Program. You might have visited the Student Mentor Program website and seen the messages welcoming you to IIT Bombay, messages offering to help you with any information that you may require about IIT Bombay. You might have also participated in the discussions on the online forum or posted your queries and obtained the required information. This online forum was hosted by the Student Mentor Program. So what is Student Mentor Program? It is an academic and a social support system for the undergraduate student community, in particular for the new entrants into the undergraduate program. It works towards motivating the students to excel in academics and also encourages you to make the most of your stay here at IIT Bombay. This program comes directly under the Dean of Academic Programs. So why support system? Well, most students who join IIT Bombay come from varied backgrounds and have been toppers in their respective schools and colleges. In fact, in IIT, you are surrounded by many high achievers, and some students require help in handling the pressures due to the stiff competition in the class. At IIT Bombay, we believe the importance of academics lies in how well it allows the student to develop into a confident individual. We believe that every student is capable of putting in his or her best, and it's important to work with the student to make this happen. Coming to the objectives of the Student Mentor Program, the first objective is to help the students to understand the challenges faced and the opportunities available to them at IIT Bombay. Towards this end, the first semester is crucial, and if the UG students have got a mentor to discuss their problems, it would be of immense help in making this smooth transition to the life at IIT Bombay. The second objective is to provide you with positive role models. A mentor who's been part of the IIT system for some time can help you cope with your problems and provide focused academic inputs. In order to pursue these objectives, we carefully identify anchors for all the freshmen. Anchors are our senior students called student mentors. Our student mentors are respected, well-balanced senior students. They are good role models, provide sound advice without any personal bias. They have significant achievements in academics and co-curricular activities. And they possess the twin qualities of empathy and humility. Empathy and humility required to understand the situation of their mentees, that is you, and to provide and to help build a rapport with you. The Student Mentor Program itself consists of 2 overall coordinators. They are the final year students with experience and proven credentials. The 2 overall coordinators are Siddharth Pradhan from the Department of Metallurgical Engineering and Material Science, and Advait Padaval from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. This year, we also have an associate coordinator. The associate coordinator is Apurva Agarwal from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. They are ably supported by a mentor cabinet consisting of 8 mentors who have 1 year of experience, who help the mentor coordinators with ideation, planning, and execution of various initiatives. They are ably supported by the student mentors of a very large student mentors consisting of 131 student mentors, each student mentor mentoring about 12 to 14 new entrants. These are mentors selected from the 3rd year, 4th year, and the 5th year batches. The mentor wants to ensure that you adjust quickly and comfortably to the life at IIT Bombay. Therefore, it is imperative that you establish a close rapport with your mentor. Mentor can help you with your difficulties, but remember, a mentor is not expected to teach. Mentor can, however, guide you on how to go about seeking appropriate help. Mentor will impress upon you the need to remain focused on academics, while at the same time encouraging you to participate in 1 or 2 cultural or sports activities close to your place of residence. Mentor will encourage you to maintain a disciplined lifestyle. Mentors will emphasize the need to pay attention during the online classes, make diligent notes, submit assignments in time, and in general be on top of things. Mentor will also guide you, if required, in applying for financial assistance, such as the Merit Cum Means scholarships or student loans under the Student Benevolent Fund. and any assistance that you may require in applying for financial assistance for purchasing a laptop, computer, etc. for the upcoming online semester. Mentor will guide you through the process of course registration. Mentor will clarify the various procedures and make you aware of the various opportunities that exist at IIT Bombay so that you can utilize your time in the most productive manner and enhance your learning experience at IIT Bombay. Your mentor will call and make efforts to talk to you during the first few days of the semester. Mentor will also take time to inquire about your well-being during the critical junctures of the first year, such as the first few weeks of the semester, during the first round of quizzes, before the mid-semester examination, before the end semester examination, and so on. Finally, please remember our mentors are our senior students who volunteer their time for the student mentor program. And the reason they volunteer is because they themselves were benefited through this program when they too were new entrants a few years ago. Parents are of course most welcome to discuss their ward's performance with the mentors. And with that, I welcome you again and wish you all the very best at IIT Bombay.
Thank you, sir, for portraying the role and importance of a student mentor in IIT Bombay. I would now like to call upon the representatives of the State Bank of India and Canara Bank to talk about fee finances and loan procedures, followed by Kirti Agarwal, who is a cabinet head in the student mentorship program, to talk about scholarships.
After years of dedication and sacrifice, some of the most skilled minds make into one of the world's top educational institutions. Most of you and your parents may already be dealing with State Bank of India. SBI IIT Powai branch is situated inside the campus of IIT Bombay, specifically to cater to the needs of the institute and its students. We are proud that we have been providing assistance to students for decades now. Even during the ongoing COVID pandemic, our branch has remained functional. We have sanctioned new loans as well as disbursed fee for existing students. For new students, we have a very competitive educational loan scheme called Scholar Loan. I am Babishan Sharma, Branch Manager, State Bank of India, IIT Powai branch. We are located inside the campus of IIT Bombay. First of all, let me congratulate you and your parents on your super success. We know it is very difficult to get into IITs. You have done it. Kudos to your hard work and your dedication. Both SBI and IIT are leaders in their own spheres. We are catering to more than 46 crore customers, whereas IIT is a leader in the field of technology and education. Our branch has been providing services to IIT Bombay for more than 50 years now. We handle salaries, we handle pensions, other forex related activities and all other banking activities. With respect to State Bank of India's collaboration with you, we can be useful to you in many ways. Let me request all of you to start with our digital product called YONO SBI. I believe many of you would have installed it on your mobiles already. Those who haven't, I would request you download YONO SBI and start exploring State Bank of India's services. Today I'll be mainly focusing on giving you a brief on our educational loan product, which we call Scholar Loan. Scholar Loan is meant for the students of premium institutes like IIMs and IITs. The maximum limit of loan that you can avail under this scheme is 30 lakh rupees. There is no collateral requirement, which means you do not need to give any mortgage or any property to avail this loan. There is no margin requirement, which means we can fund 100% of your expenses. There is no processing fees. The expenses that are covered in education loan are academic fee, your hostel fee, your exam fee, cost of the laptop, cost of the books, and any other expenses related to the course. There is a long repayment period of 15 years which is allowed for this loan. Your repayment starts 6 months after getting the job or 1 year after completion of the course. Education loan under scholar loan scheme carries very low rate of interest. For present session is 6.65%. For more details, I will request you to join WebEx on 15th of this month. It is a live session where you can ask your questions. We will try to solve your queries there itself. And at the end of this video, we are giving our contact details as well as website details where you can find more details on our education loan product. Thank you.
Canara Bank, which is one of the leading public sector banks of India, brings before you Vidya Turan, a special education loan scheme for IITians, Bombay. The eligibility is that the student should be an Indian national. He should have cleared the previous qualifying exam and selected through entrance tests conducted by competent authorities. Students who have already paid the first term fee are also eligible. The purpose of this scheme is to assist the needy and meritorious students who are pursuing their higher studies in IIT. The nature of facility is education loan and the quantum of finance for IITians Bombay is up to 20 lakhs. Expenses which are covered under this scheme are fee payable to college, school, hostel, travel expenses, passage money, caution deposit, purchase of books, library equipments, purchase of computer, laptops, any other expenses required to complete the course. Reasonable lodging and boarding charges will also be considered in this case. The rate of interest is linked to repo rate, which is at present 6.9%. Margin up to 4 lakhs is nil and above 4 lakhs is 5%. For students of IIT Bombay up to 20 lakhs there is no security. Parent guardian has to join as a co-borrower. No processing fee. The repayment for loans up to 7.5 lakhs is 10 years. And for loans above 7.5 lakhs is 15 years. There is no prepayment penalty on any prepayments done in this loan. Documentations: admission letter from the institute addressed to the student, mark sheet of all previous qualifying examinations, conduct certificate from the last institution studied, proof of income of parents guarantor, KYC and PAN card of student and parents guarantor, insurance. Insurance of the loan amount will be done by Canara HSBC OBC Life Company. For any of the queries, please be free to contact Mr. Sashi Shekhar, the Senior Manager of IIT Powai branch. His mobile number is 70216-82530. Thank you and hope to see you all soon.
Hello everyone, I am Kirti Agrawal, a fourth year dual degree student in Electrical Engineering Department. I am also a part of the Student Mentorship Program Cabinet, and in this video, I'll be covering about the scholarships that is being offered by IIT Bombay. You can just search scholarships IITB and get on this link. After going on this link, you can check undergraduate scholarships, and that is offered under 4 sections, that is institute scholarships, remission of fees, private scholarships and government scholarships. Like for the first one, that is institute merit cum main scholarship, each of the documents are linked and we can go by clicking on those links. And as mentioned over here, this scholarship is offered in 3 slabs and the benefits are also accordingly mentioned, which is full exemption from the payment of tuition fee and then the scholarship. Then moving forward, we also have free messing facilities for SC/ST students. As we know that a total net amount of 22,000 needs to be submitted every semester for the mess facilities at IIT Bombay for the students who are residing inside the institute. So this free messing facility is provided to the SC/ST students whose income is up to 5 lakhs, and then they can get full exemption apart from exemption from hostel room and a pocket allowance as well. Now, moving forward, we also have remission of fees. This is on the basis of certain set of criteria. You can get 100% or 60% remission of your fees. And once you pay the fees, and if you're eligible for the remission of fees, then the amount is paid back to your account. Then we also have private scholarships, which come under the name of named scholarships offered by Dean Alumni and Corporate Relations Office. To check more about this scholarship, how to apply and various information, you can just go to YouTube, search scholarships IITB, and there's a video how to apply for scholarship on IIT Bombay Dean ACR portal. This video entails every nitty-gritty about named scholarship, so you can check it out there. Apart from that, we also have government scholarships. Now, one might, like all these scholarships have an income slab up to 5 lakhs. But a question might arise if my family income exceeds just 5 lakhs or some financial aid is required. So as you can see in this document, apart from those benefits, there are also some financial support scheme available at IIT Bombay. So first one is Vidya Lakshmi scheme, which can be, the information can be sought by mailing academic section on this mail ID. Then there's a student benevolent fund that is managed by Dean Student Affairs Office, and you can check the details by mailing the Dean SA office. And apart from that, we also have financial aid program. So these were majorly the financial aids and scholarships that were provided. There are certain frequently asked questions for these scholarships. You can just click on the link and check those out. The document entails entire technical details, the documents required, as well as various questions that might arise for these above mentioned scholarships. Now the question might arise when and how to know which scholarship to apply for. So firstly, going through eligibility criteria and benefits of all the mentioned scholarship would be helpful, and evaluating for yourself which scholarships seems the best for you. Apart from that, application of these scholarships happens on a portal maintained by ITB called ASC. The more once you join the institute, you will get information about it on the web mail, that is the mailing list of IIT Bombay. So keep an eye on that and keep checking that for the application of these scholarships. Apart from that, we also have a scholarship calendar which is linked over here, which has mentioned several dates when the scholarship memorandum would be issued, then the opening of portal, and then the announcement of results of people who have been awarded the scholarship. So this needs to be updated for the upcoming batch, and more information would be provided on the student notices. So this was all about the scholarships. Apart from that, we also have two banks in IIT Bombay campus, that is SBI Bank and Canara Bank, and educational loans can be taken from there, and more information would be provided in the orientation by the banks. The last thing that I would like to show is SMP IIT Bombay, that is smp.gymkhana.iitb.ac.in website, in which we can go to the parents section and check out the details that I've just mentioned under the financial help section. Here all the various scholarships and IT support, loans, everything is mentioned, and you can just check them out to get more information about that. There are also various FAQ documents that are linked over here. You can check that out, like FAQs for IT scholarship application, for general scholarships, and guidelines for registering on the portals. So this is all about it from my end. And in case of any issues or questions, you can reach out to the student mentors. Thank you.
And with that, we have reached the end of this orientation. I hope that you found this session to be informational and useful, and I would like to once again thank the professors and counselors for taking the time to curate such an insightful journey for us. I would also like to thank everyone present here for patiently listening to this orientation. Thank you and have a lovely evening.